Is your money safe during a bank crisis? Discover the emergency steps you need to take to protect your finances today. Hello everyone, in this video, we will be discussing the emergency steps that you should take immediately during a bank crisis. A bank crisis can occur due to various reasons, such as a financial crisis, fraud, cyber attack, or any other unforeseen event. These events can cause a panic and stress among customers, leading to chaos and confusion. Therefore, it is important to know what to do in such a situation so you can protect your finances and make informed decisions. So, let's start. Number 1, stay calm. The first and foremost important step during a bank crisis to protect your finances is to stay calm. Panic can lead to irrational decisions and actions that can make the situation worse. It's important to remember that banks have procedures in place to handle crisis and that your money is insured up to a certain limit by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. By staying calm, you can think more clearly and make informed decisions. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are not alone. Many people are going through the same situation, and the bank will do everything it can to resolve the issue. So stay calm, stay informed, and trust that the situation will be resolved. Number 2, gather information. The next step is to gather information about the bank crisis. The first thing you should do is check the news and the bank's website for any official statements or updates. It's also a good idea to contact the bank's customer service hotline to get more information about the situation and how it may affect your account. Make note of any important information, such as the date and time of the crisis, the extent of the bank's financial troubles, and any steps the bank is taking to resolve the issue. Gathering information can help you make informed decisions about what steps to take to protect your finances. So stay informed and be proactive in seeking out information from reliable sources. Number 3, assess your finances. Once you have gathered information, assess your finances. This involves reviewing your account balances, outstanding loans, and other financial obligations to determine how the crisis may impact your finances. You should also assess your budget and cash flow to see if you can afford to go without access to your funds for an extended period. If you have deposits that exceed the FDIC insurance limit, you may want to consider transferring some funds to another bank. It's important to be realistic about your financial situation and to avoid making rash decisions that could have long-term consequences. By assessing your finances, you can develop a plan to protect your finances and minimize the impact of the bank crisis on your financial well-being. Number 4, contact the bank. The next step is to contact the bank. You should reach out to the bank's customer service hotline or visit a branch to get more information about the situation and how it may impact your account. You can also inquire about any measures the bank is taking to resolve the crisis and how long it may take to access your funds. If you have any concerns or questions, don't hesitate to ask. The bank's customer service representatives are there to help you. You may also want to ask about any alternative banking options that are available to you, such as online banking or mobile banking. By contacting the bank, you can stay informed and get the assistance you need to navigate the crisis. Number 5, withdraw cash. Withdrawing cash is another important step to take during a bank crisis. If there is a possibility that you may not have access to your funds for an extended period, it's a good idea to withdraw enough cash to cover your immediate needs. This can include things like rent, utilities, and groceries. However, it's important to remember that withdrawing too much cash could put you at risk of theft or loss. Keep in mind that the FDIC insurance limit applies to each depositor. So if you have deposits that exceed the limit, you may want to consider transferring some funds to another bank instead of withdrawing all your cash. By withdrawing cash, you can ensure that you have access to the funds you need during the crisis. Number 6, consider alternatives. If the bank crisis is serious and you are concerned about the safety of your money, consider alternative options. This may include exploring other banking options, such as credit unions or online banks. These institutions may offer similar services to traditional banks and may be more stable during the times of financial turmoil. It's also important to consider alternative ways to pay bills and access funds, such as prepaid debit cards or money transfer services. If you have outstanding loans with the bank, you may want to inquire about restructuring the loan or transferring it to another institution. By considering alternatives, you can reduce your dependence on the troubled bank and minimize the impact of the crisis on your finances. It's important to do your research and choose reputable institutions to work with. Number 7, keep records. Keeping records is another important step to take during a bank crisis. You should keep a detailed record of all communications with the bank, including the date and time of the conversation, the name of the representative you spoke with, and any information they provided you. You should also keep copies of any letters or emails exchanged with the bank. This information can be important in case there are any disputes or discrepancies in the future. You should also keep track of any transactions you make during the crisis, including cash withdrawals and any alternative banking options you use. By keeping detailed records, you can ensure that you have a clear picture of your finances during the crisis and that you have the documentation you need to resolve any issues that may arise. Number 8, protect your account. During a bank crisis, it's important to protect your account. You should monitor your account closely for any unauthorized transactions or suspicious activity. If you notice any unusual activity, you should report it to the bank immediately. It's also a good idea to change your passwords and security questions to prevent unauthorized access to your account. You should also be cautious about giving out your personal information, especially over the phone or through email. Scammers may try to take advantage of the situation to trick you into revealing sensitive information. By protecting your account, you can minimize the risk of fraud or theft and ensure that your funds are secure. If you have any concerns about the security of your account, don't hesitate to contact the bank. Number 9, diversify your funds. Another step that you can take during a bank crisis is to diversify your funds. This means spreading your money across different types of financial instruments and institutions to minimize the risk of losing all your funds in one place. You can consider investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or other financial instruments that are not linked to the bank in crisis. Also, consider opening accounts with different banks to diversify your funds across different institutions. However, make sure to do your research and invest in financial instruments that align with your investment goals and risk tolerance. Number 10, be patient. Finally, be patient. It's natural to feel anxious or frustrated when you can't access your funds, but it's important to remember that the situation is likely being addressed by the bank and other regulatory bodies. It may take time for the bank to resolve the crisis and restore access to your funds. It's important to avoid making impulsive decisions that could have long-term consequences for your finances. Instead, focus on taking steps to protect your finances and staying informed about the situation. You can check the bank's website or local news outlets for updates on the crisis. By being patient and staying calm, you can navigate the crisis and emerge with your finances intact. Well, that's it for today's video on emergency steps to take immediately during a bank crisis. We hope that you found the information helpful and informative. Remember, a bank crisis can be a stressful situation, but taking the right steps and help, you minimize the impact on your finances. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more informative content. Also, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.